So, welcome to Donald's Random Thoughts. Just kind of wondering if this is if this is just me or if it's one of those times where you wonder if movies set us up with unexpected, unexpected, or unrealistic expectations. It's the word I'm looking for. You think about movies like Star Wars, and other movies where you have the would-be dictator takes over or has taken over, and it seems like even if he's maniacally evil, or especially if he's maniacally evil, he's always this massively competent and cunning leader. You look at Star Wars with Emperor Palpatine. He's the suave, smooth talking intelligence center where you almost want to root for him to succeed in becoming emperor, even though he's supposed to be evil, he's supposed to be a Sith. You're almost rooting for him up until the point you realize that, oh yeah, he also killed the Jedi children. Um, but he's got this competency where you can understand why people would have listened to him and trusted him. And then you look at our own would be dictator, our own wannabe dictator here in the US, and you really start to wonder, did we get unrealistic expectations from movies like Star Trek of thinking that the dictator is actually going to be intelligent, that he's going to be cunning? Um, where you start to wonder, you almost want to stop wondering how stupid can people get, because it almost seems like some people take it as a challenge. But you start to wonder why it is every movie portrays the dictator or would-be dictator as the smart one. And I mean, you think even in those movies where the dictator himself isn't actually smart, where the evil villain, like in Iron Man, I think it's Iron Man 3, where the terrorist mastermind turns out to be basically an actor hired by the actual mastermind behind the scenes, which is the wealthy corporate guy, and then you look at our situation where there's actually doesn't seem to be a single intelligent person behind the scenes pulling the strings. You start to wonder if the surest protection against getting the cunning dictator like a Palpatine would actually be he'd be too intelligent, where people would actually think, oh no, he's this elitist guy, we can't trust him. Um, you look at the situation and realize he's really an idiot. We're dealing with idiots, um, where the only intelligent people are forced to the outside. In both parties, they're forced to the outside fringe because nobody wants to listen to the person who's going to suggest the actual solutions to the problems. Um, and you you wonder, is this how the actual dictator like a Palpatine would come to power? First, send somebody who's an idiot to run for power, where people get so desperate for a competent leader that they say, okay, yeah, we'll vote for the devil himself. Just get rid of this idiot. You wonder if that's how emperors. I mean, you look at history. You've got guys like Julius Caesar, Augustus Caesar. Um, it seems like in history we look back at things, and all of the various dictators or would-be dictators at least seemed intelligent at the time, and you wonder, is it just us, or is humanity in general getting progressively dumber? Um, but it's really, I mean, people have made the comparison of our society today to the idea of living in the movie Idiocracy, and I think, yeah, that's partly accurate. I would agree. I also feel, however, like we're living in a sequel to the John Candy movie, Canadian Bacon, where the Bud Boomer character, John Candy's character, the sheriff, has now gotten elected president. Um, it really, it honestly seems like it sometimes. Um, and you wonder why it is that so many of the satire movies or the comedies like The Simpsons and others can take a look at society and predict exactly where we're going. Um, to the point that it seems like we've got multiple leaders in government trying to restart a Cold War, for instance, with Russia, so that we at least have an excuse to build military weapons. Um, but I suppose this is what happens when I don't have really a whole lot of hobbies to deal with. Yeah, working on a scarf to knit, but it's kind of uh, monotonous. Again, please stay home, stay safe. And please, 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 please get out and vote in the 2020 elections. I know people say that third party candidates have no chance. They only have no chance if no one votes for them. Please, please, please. There has got to be somebody intelligent running for president in November. There has got to be somebody intelligent. And if there's not, yes, I suppose Joe Biden is really better than the alternative. And if you live in a swing state and you don't want to risk splitting the vote and helping Trump, then yes, please, please, please vote for Biden. He would be better, at least somewhat better than Trump would be. Um, if only because he would probably make sure to try and hire intelligent staff members. Um, I never thought I would see the day when I would actually be happy to see political insiders back in power and office. Um, but please, please get out and vote in November. Please get out and vote. Please. Uh, Again, I can understand if you don't want to risk splitting the vote, but there has got to be. I mean, I really find it hard to believe that there isn't anyone on that would be on the ballot that wouldn't be more intelligent than Trump. I think every one of those candidates will have to be more intelligent than him. It's not a high bar to achieve. The man is an idiot. He is a lying idiot, and he won't acknowledge that he's an idiot. Um, I seriously think there is something mentally wrong with him. Please get out and vote. Please, please. Our country cannot handle another 4 years of that idiot.